Angelo from 90 Day Fiance went from looking like this to looking like this. Hey, we are exposing the biggest, craziest, most unbelievable transformations from 90 Day Fiance cast. And you guys, even me, I'm a 90 Day Fiance super fan, and I was shocked when I was seeing some of these 90 Day Fiance transformations. Without further ado, I don't want to waste any time. Let's jump right into this one. First one we have to talk about is Angela. Angela from 90 Day Fiance, we've seen her with Michael. She is not, I don't want to say she was huge or anything, but she's always been a little bit overweight and whatnot. And so she never had a good diet, and she clearly, I think, was doing some partying and whatnot. And she ended up getting a weight loss procedure, and now it looks like this. And the thing about Angela I have to give her major credit for is it sounds like the procedure basically works as well as you want it to work. And if you keep on eating, eventually, I think you kind of just get back to your original weight. That's what it basically sounds like. But if it sounds like if you stay strict and you kind of exercise and you eat the right foods, you can go in that right direction. And Angela, from the time she got that first procedure to now, has lost even more weight. I mean, if you look at her, Angela has told me off a time or two, so I can't say I'm her biggest fan, but I do have to give her credit. She really, truly looks unbelievably amazing. I mean, she's a complete loudmouth, and if I'm the first to admit it, I'm not her biggest fan, but she really looks great for herself. So Angela, gotta give her credit. She looks unbelievable. Let's keep on going on to the next one. The next one I want to talk about is Jorge. Do you guys remember Jorge was with Fiance? He actually ended up meeting another woman and had a kid with her. So kind of crazy and shocking, but Jorge, he was always a bigger guy. He, I think, was under a ton of stress when he was with Fiance. He was selling some stuff that, probably shouldn't have been, got into some trouble, went away for some time, and when he was away in jail, prison, whatever, he ended up losing a ton of weight. He went from looking like this to now in present day, he looks like this. The thing I will say was when he was actually in prison, he's out now, but when he was in prison, he was like really fit and toned. Now, he still definitely is in really good shape, but he's may put on just a tad bit of more weight, but I'm not saying he doesn't look good. He looks very, 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 very good. He's looking great. He's healthy. He's got this new kid. I think he's doing extremely well, and I definitely wish him well, especially after everything he had to go through with Fiance. You guys, I really wish him a ton of well, because to me, Fiance was one of the meanest people, in my opinion, to ever go on 90 Day Fiance. And I know not everyone agrees with that, but just in my opinion, I couldn't stand her. And when we're talking about 90 Day Fiance and transformations, we cannot go on with this list without talking about Darcy and Stacey. They are probably the biggest #1 transformation. They went from looking like this, you guys, to now they look like this, and obviously they're changing by the day. We just got to see in the last episode of Darcy and Stacey that they were actually in Turkey while they were filming, while this aired, and they were in Turkey getting more procedures done. They look different and different and different by the day. They're constantly using filters, and if you look at them when they were actually younger, they had totally different hair. They had different, like, everything, facial features, everything about these people looked so just dramatically different. It's kind of honestly shocking and sad. Like, I would actually say it is sad, because in the last episode of Darcy and Stacey, they talked about some of the stuff on why they do change and why they are constantly getting this stuff done. And I think they're very insecure, and I think it's very sad why they're doing it. So I really wish them well. I really feel bad for the two of them. And they look totally different. And honestly, you guys, if I make another one of these videos in like a year, I guarantee you guys we can bring Darcy and Stacey right back up, and they'll look completely different again. Darcy and Stacey are right at the borderline of being too much, because there's people like, oh, I don't know, Larissa, who, I'm sorry, Larissa, but yeah, she's way too much. And people like that, they look plastic and fake and weird. And Darcy and Stacey, they're like right there on the cusp of being too much. It could really go either way, so we cannot say for sure, but oh, you guys, they are so close to turning that corner. So if they stop and they relax and they just kind of let their whole natural look go, they have a shot at just, looking more normal and just not looking so weird, but it's like they're just a couple procedures away from being at like that Larissa level. Hey, I said the name, we gotta go along with it, Larissa. We already know Larissa was probably one of the first people to ever come on 90 Day Fiance to get so much stuff done. She looks completely unbelievably different. She's another cast member who also told me off. So once again, not a huge fan, but whatever. I don't blame Larissa not to like me. I've done a lot of videos on her and she probably can't stand me. But Larissa, you know what? She came on this show looking completely different, and she slowly but surely got a ton of stuff done. Now in present day, she looks 110% completely, and I hate to use the word, but kind of just oddly different, and I really hate to go there, but there was a time, and I don't want to shame her. I do not want to say that and she looks bad or anything. To me, it's a little bit plasticky, but it's like she looks so different. And I really, truly, sincerely, I think, when she told me off, especially she was going through some really hard stuff, And I don't wish her anything bad. I really do wish her well. But it's like, she looks totally different. I think there was a time when she actually looked really good, and she was looking fit, and she looked really good for herself. And now it's like she's just kind of gone above and beyond, and it's kind of just like, why is she doing this? I don't know if there's like a deeper reasoning on why she's doing it. It's kind of just sad to see, because it's like, I know she has a family and whatnot, and it's like, why are you spending the money on this kind of stuff? But I'm not giving her money. It's not my money. She can do whatever she wants. It's just all I'm saying is she looks completely, totally 100% different. Let's go on to kind of a new one. In the spirit of, 90 Day Fiance, the other way is down. We have to talk about Ari, because yes, Ari, she looks completely different. There is a before and after shot, and it is hilarious because it was spotted by a person on Reddit, and if you can see, it was a confessional that Ari did, and she is trying to wear the same outfit to act like it was, filmed during the same day or whatnot, but you can see she looks so different. Not only does her makeup look different, but her eyebrows and her face and her nose, she clearly got some Botox or something. I don't know what but she clearly got something done. Let's keep on going on. Another guy. Now let's go over to a guy this time, and that would be Tom Brooks. When we first met Tom, there was like 5 different Toms that we knew. When we saw Tom's pictures that he would send Darcy when he first came on 90 Day Fiance, he looked like a James Bond kind of guy. Then when we saw him actually on the show, he looked completely different. Not even with his weight, but just his face, his glasses, his hair, everything looked completely different. He did not look like the same person. Now in present day, he once again looks completely different. So we have seen like 3 different Toms. But Tom has admitted when he first, sent the pictures to Darcy, he was a little bit thinner. Then he ended up going on the show and he put on some weight. And now in present day, he's taken off the weight and he looks a lot better. So we got to give credit to Tom. He does look good now. Another person like Larissa and the rest of and Angelo and everyone else, he can't stand me either. But Tom, we got to give him credit. He has lost a ton of weight and he looks actually really good. All right, guys, here is another one who's been very quiet the past couple of months. I have no idea what she is doing. That would be Devin. Devin from 90 Day Fiance, she is just looking so different. When she first came on the show to now, you guys, you can see in the pictures, she looks completely, totally 110% different. Thing about Devin I want to say, she's been relatively kind of quiet on social media. Last I heard, she's still with that Topher guy, and they were actually expecting a baby, but sadly they did lose the baby, which is just kind of sad and a bummer, but they did. It was a kind of a controversial thing. Pretty sad to hear, but yes, you guys, from when Devin first came on 90 Day Fiance with Ji-hoon to now in present day, I don't know if she's gotten stuff done or what is going on, but she looks completely different. There's another one, you guys, and that would be Yara, because Yara was on TV years ago, and when she was on TV, she looked completely different. The clips ended up leaking when she went back on 90 Day Fiance. She was like, I don't even know, 18, 19 years old, and she looked 110% completely, without a doubt, different, not even the same person, just totally different. It was kind of crazy to see. Now in present day, she looks so different, and she admits it, that she got a ton of stuff done. She isn't hiding it. She says that, if you can get stuff done to make yourself look better and feel better, why not just do it? All right, guys, here is another one, kind of a 2-part one, kind of, somewhat, sort of. The first one is actually real, the second one is kind of a joke, but the first one is Rose, and yes, Rose looks different. She has gotten so much stuff done. When we first saw her, she was just this naive, simple, easy kind of a girl. She was very just go with the flow. Not that she isn't now, but it's like she was just so simple and easy, very low maintenance, low makeup, had not much of anything going on. Now, she's like this beautified version. She kind of looks like J-Lo or something. It looks unbelievable. So she looks unbelievably great. Her hair looks totally different. Her face, the shape of her face, everything looks so different, like it's not even the same person. And to me, guys, it's just like, who even is this person? And I hate to go there, but it's like with the whole situation that she had with Ed, I feel like a lot of the reason why she's trying to get all beautified and glammed up or whatever is because, like, Ed was rude about her looks and some of the stuff she was doing, like, shaving and whatnot. And I think, honestly, she probably felt really bad and embarrassed, and now it's like she's trying to kind of glam everything up to look better and maybe kind of rub it back to him. Maybe kind of some, I don't think she wants to be with him, but I think that really kind of hurt her. So, yes, Rose, that's the first part. She looks so different, and we have to kind of give a shout out to her ex, and that would be Ed. Not that he looks much different, but his hair. His hair has changed significantly. When we first saw the guy, he had that long hair. Now he kind of has hair like mine, almost, kind of, somewhat, sort of. He looks different. You guys already know I am not a fan of Ed at all, but I will say, compare the two from when his hair was slicked back and long and greasy to now, his hair looks a lot better. Also, we got to give a shout out to Paula because she looks different. When she first came on 90 Day Fiance, she admits it. She's just done so many changes. Now, she is more of a fitness kind of person. She's constantly doing different things with her hair and her look and everything, and she has looked so different throughout the years. Also, I haven't really heard much of what's been going on with her, but apparently her and Russ are like on the verge of possibly splitting up. I'll let you guys know if I hear anything else on that. And last but not least, the last person I want to talk about today, and that is Anfisa. We talked about Jorge at the beginning of this video, but now we have to talk about his ex, and that would be Anfisa. And yes, you guys, from the first time we saw Anfisa to now in present day, she looks so different. Now, she is clearly another kind of fitness person. She's always been into fitness and whatnot, but she's definitely got a ton of stuff done. And yes, you guys, Anfisa, she looks so different. Well, guys, hope you enjoy this video. This is the 90-Day Fiance craziest, most unbelievable, jaw-dropping transformations that we have seen throughout the years. And yes, something about the 90-Day Fiance cast, there are many of them. This is just a list of like, 10 or 11 or so, but there are seriously like dozens of people that have been on the show who now in present day look completely different. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please hit that like button, hit the comments below, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.